What's going on, believers? Guys, it's time to kick the tires on Bobatama and see what's happened in the last week since we first covered and get an idea of what's going on. It includes their first centralized exchange, and we now have a clearer understanding through several AMAs of what the Ghost Wallet can actually do. That's an awesome thing. Let's go check it out. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right. All right, guys, if you're looking at Bobatama, you're trading at $15.65 right now, and you are feeling really good. Now, I know everybody wants to have that big high up at 29, 3,000. I think it settled at around 31.29. But at $15.65, if you just pull back a little bit, I know I'm on an hourly chart here. If I got on a daily chart and started showing it to you, then you would see this is where you started. This is where you were when the big run started. This is when we started having those conversations, when we started talking about it, and then it just went crazy from there. So if you've been following this for any length of time, it's been about 2 weeks. You can see this is a 14-day chart. Then you're starting to wonder what is going on under the hood, and what is going on is Bobatama. It is a big thing, and there is a new centralized exchange listing with Lbank. It's been announced just recently. Let's go check that out. First up on the list, first CEX listing, and many more to come. We're always looking for that. Bobatama will be listed on Lbank at 2100 hours on 16 March, which means that they are now active for deposits and trading. Withdrawals will be enabled at 1400 hours today. You're good to go. Trading starts at Lbank. That's a great move. That's a great first step for a product that is really, and let's move back over here and check this chart out one more time. Now we switch back to hours because we want to look at this on an hourly chart. You're starting to see just a nice consolidation right around this 1600 line. You're going to see a dip. You're going to see it move up and down, and you're also probably not going to see a gigantic movement from any crypto other than maybe Ethereum today. And by proxy, because the price of Ethereum appears to be moving upwards pretty well, then you're probably going to see the pairing cause a lift in the price action. But what you will feel is a lot of Ethereum trading and not as much Boba trading. But remember, you have a daily volume right now of $1 million, which you got to be feeling good about that. That's how you load up your marketing wallet. That's how you load up your development wallet. And speaking of development wallet, that leads me to the Ghost wallet. And the question that I had last week, how can you keep your wallet address off of Etherscan? And the answer appeared to be that there is a masking surface, kind of like Coinbase or kind of like Binance, where they were basically going to be able to turn themselves in Ghost Wallet into a virtual hub, which will create a transactional case inside the wallet so that it's seeing a randomly generated wallet address. We're assuming we have to see the prototype, and we have to see it actually be used on the regular exchanges, not on a test net, but it's going to generate, just like a Coinbase wallet does, just like a Binance wallet, it's just like one of those. It's going to generate potentially a maybe it's just going to say boba.eth or something like that, and that's what you'll see, and then the transaction will take place inside that wallet, so then people will not know what it is that you're doing. That's a really cool thing, and in order for you to access that function, you will just have to hold a certain amount of Bobatama. That's the kind of thing that you want to hear in an investment capacity when you're looking for a token to invest in. DEX tools, they did it the same way. If you hold enough, then you get to vote, you get to use their product, etc., etc. Same thing with Boba. If you can use the wallet, you can use Bobatama however you want to use it under the context of a wallet, but to access some of the better and more special features, then what you have to do is hold Bobatama tokens. Moving on. All right, guys, if you're an investor in Bobatama, then you want to see certain things. Well, giveaways. Giveaways are nice because they entice new investors to come into your product. AMAs. You had an AMA in the past week with the Sandstorm to discuss the Ghost Wallet with Awesome Austin. and you are spreading the word of this product to other people. And it cannot be understated that Bobatama, for a long time this past week, was at least in the top 3 in trending topics and tokens on Coinbase. That is one of the biggest exchanges in the world. And I know we're not trading on it, but it doesn't matter. What matters is the exposure, and what matters is that is something that lets people know Bobatama exists and that it's here to stay. Like I said before, you're going to see some moments here, and you're going to feel like you want the chart and you want everything to run like crazy today. But just have a little bit of patience with it. Let Ethereum do its thing, and then as soon as Ethereum is done, then we are going to be carried along with the impetus that it will provide to everybody, because everybody's looking for that next big thing. And the way that things are breaking down right now, Bobatama is that next big thing. And you're looking at a $15 million market cap. Think about that for just a second. Think about where Crow is. Think about the market cap. Think about the market cap on any of these nice wallets that are available. Trust Wallet, I think their market cap is in the 600 million range right now. These are huge numbers that are playing out over desirable marketing, desirable wallets in this market. So it's very important to understand and get a context of where you are and where you are going. And this is with 2,400 holders. There's a moment in time where this thing is going to start to go crazy. There's a moment in time where you're going to hear a listing on Bitmart, where you're going to hear a listing on Gate.io. And I know that Gate.io is not as big a thing as people are making it, but it's still one of the largest exchanges, where you're going to see it on MEXC, which seems to have opened its doors to more tokens, and it's looking for better trading pairs and more trading pairs. So you're going to start to see this thing move and continue to move and continue to move and continue to move, and it's going to add holders, and it's going to add value to everything that's going on. And then you're going to see just a crazy run. It's going to be a life-changing, wallet-changing run that's going to lead to a lot of great things. But if you don't believe me, I don't know what to tell you, because this is not financial advice. Take your profits on the way up. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And remember, I'm Bleaves, and I'm always right.